So, the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha is now over, and I'm wanting to share some of my thoughts, opinions, what I think they did good, and what I think, well, what I dislike. Now, I'm just going to have some gameplay going off in the background while I talk about my thoughts and opinions, like I've already said, you know, some things that I like and dislike, so, you know, let's just jump right into it. I personally like what Cold War is trying to accomplish. I feel like Cold War is trying to go for a much more rushy play style, like compared to Modern Warfare, where it kind of promoted camping, if you know what I mean, with the footsteps, you know, the perk Dead Silence being a cooldown in Modern Warfare, but here in Black Ops Cold War, it's an actual perk, and the maps are simpler than Modern Warfare. You have the standard mini-map and more health, so you don't just get obliterated instantly. It's things like this which I actually really like about Cold War. So I'm going to be talking about the game mechanics first, and then I'm going to be getting into the visual and audio quality and stuff like that later on in the video. I think it's good what they're doing. I think they're not going straight up just 3-lane boring same copy and paste recycled garbage maps. That was a mouthful. But I don't think they're going as extreme as like Modern Warfare, where you have so many different paths. It's like, it's just crazy. So I think the maps in Cold War, by what we've seen so far, have a good balance. It's not too much one way like Modern Warfare, but it's not too much another way like, let's say, Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 or World War 2. Now, the standard mini-map comes back. So if you shoot your gun, well, if an enemy shoots his gun without a suppressor or silencer, whatever you want to say, they will show up as a red dot on the map, which I absolutely love. I think that's a really, really good thing, and it kind of just made suppressors in Modern Warfare kind of obscene. So I'm glad that they're going back to the old minimap. Now I want to talk about the health, which I'm kind of in the middle of the road for, because on one hand I enjoy faster time to kill like Modern Warfare's, because it's just less tedious in my opinion, and I just prefer that. But then again, I could see why they added more health. They went up to 150 health instead of the standard 100 health. So let's put it this way. So if there's two guys and there's one of you, in Modern Warfare, if two guys are pushing you, it will be easier to kill both of them. But in Black Ops, since it takes longer, it gives the other guy that's not being shot time to, you know, kill you. That's just an example, so I personally prefer fast time to kill, but at the end of the day, it does really come down to preference. Now, let's get into score streaks. Oh boy, what a mess. I still don't fully understand what the score streak system is in Cold War. It's confusing as hell, and I just want the old one back. Now, something that they got rid of that I noticed instantly is the double sprint from Modern Warfare. I actually liked the double sprint, in my opinion. I felt like it added another layer, like, to learn. It added another... I personally liked the double sprint from Modern Warfare. It felt like it added another... I personally liked the double sprint from Modern Warfare. I think it added another layer of skill that you had to get used to, you know, when to sprint and when not to. I personally liked that. Now, mounting for Modern Warfare. I'm glad that's gone, because once again it provokes camping, and I don't want that. I'm a rushy player. I want to rush. This is a... Call of Duty is, you know, based around a simple arcade shooter. It's not meant to be serious or realistic. Right, so what do we have if you hold the circle button on PS4? Another slide mechanic. Now, there's nothing really wrong about the slide mechanic, but I mean, like, can you please mix things up? We've had a slide mechanic for the past 6 games, including Cold War. I mean, like, World War 2 didn't have it, but who cares about that game? So please, just give us like a dolphin dive. I would personally really enjoy a dolphin dive. I mean, I personally have just gotten tired of the slide. There's probably other people out there that prefer it way over the dolphin dive, but I personally just got a bit sick and tired of it. Okay, it's a big topic, and this is very controversial. Snipers. I personally dislike the snipers in Cold War because they're much faster, so you can quick scope. They're nowhere near as consistent as Modern Warfare's, and there's no aim assist. The 3 things that I need. What I mean, like, I guess it's cool that it's, you know, a faster ADS, but I feel like they will become too strong. Well, I don't know. Remember, it's still an alpha, so we've still got 2 months until the full game is released. But in my opinion, I think they need to tone back the snipers. I think they're too good. I think there's already been a nerf, but still, my opinion, I need aim assist. I want a more consistent sniper, and you know how they say the snipers in Modern Warfare are way too slow. You could have sped it up easily with all the attachments, you know, the actual gunsmith. You could speed it up to pretty fast speeds, and I just personally prefer those snipers in that game to Cold Wars. Once again, another opinion of mine. There are tons of people that love the sniping in Cold War, and that's their opinion. That is fine. Okay, skill-based matchmaking. Just remove it. Just remove it. I've already talked about this. Call of Duty is a simple arcade shooter. You do not need sweaty lobbies like from freaking skill-based matchmaking, it was horrendous in Modern Warfare. That was my biggest gripe about that game. I mean, I just make a separate playlist, for God's sake. It is just, ugh. I honestly can't stress how much I hate it. That's why I know we're already like really far into the video, but I just want to quickly say I love the opening from Cold War. Okay, now I'm going to get into things that isn't like actually about the game mechanics, it's more about the visuals and animations. So I am gobsmacked, I'm disappointed, I'm just outright shocked. You'd think a Call of Duty 1 year after Modern Warfare's gorgeous graphics, amazing sound design, and freaking just, oh my god, the animations. You'd think it would improve greatly, right? No. It's just terrible. Oh my god, we're just going to get into it. Graphics. The graphics are alright, they are definitely better than Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3, any of the previous Treyarch games, but in my opinion, it is still not better than Modern Warfare's. Modern Warfare's are just, As well, the overall game feels much more cartoony, feels less realistic than Modern Warfare, but then again, it is a simple arcade shooter, but it kind of takes you out of the immersion of the game, in my opinion. I think the maps are just too colourful, and there's a lighting downgrade, and it's like just more of a, well, less realistic feel. Animations, once again, oh boy. Right, I'm just gonna compare these two pistols. Just watch them and just see which has the better animation.
Losing Bravo. Artillery targeting active. No ammo!
There is no doubt, people. Hello? There is no doubt. Modern Warfare takes the cake for animations, absolutely. Cold War, in my opinion, just feels kind of stiff compared to Modern Warfare. It feels a lot more like classic COD, which, in my opinion, is a bit of a downgrade from Modern Warfare since I just had it so smooth, it was just gorgeous. Now, the audio design, which I am very disappointed with. Once again, I'm just going to show the exact same two guns I've already shown, and just listen to which game sounds better. Ugh. It's giving me World War II vibes. The sound design compared to Modern Warfare, there is just no competition at all. Modern Warfare takes the crown, absolutely. The guns in Cold War just feel really like plain. They're just like, pa, pa, pa. Yeah, I'm disappointed. So yeah, those are all my thoughts and opinions on the Cold War Alpha. I think there are definitely things that they can improve in, and there's some things that I am happy with, but overall there is just things that they need to, take from Modern Warfare. But overall, I think they've done some good changes to the game mechanics, that will stop camping and much more rush-worthy playstyle, but there are some things that they've held back in the visual and audio department that I'm personally disappointed with. But yeah, please make sure you share your thoughts and your opinions on the Cold War Alpha down below in the comments, and please, please leave a like, subscribe, and that fancy stuff, and yeah, see ya.